Hey guys, now I'm going to be teaching you on how to draft and sew this beautiful cargo crop top with a gathered skirt and of course a drawstring side pockets. Isn't it beautiful? Now let's dive into the tutorial. So I've gone ahead to fold my fabric into four, separating the back from the front. As you can see, the back is going to have a zipper allowance. I'm gonna have to take my shoulder to chest line and shoulder to waist. No need of doing underbust. So now I've taken my neckline 4 inches by 3 inches, then the back 4 inches by 2 inches. I've gone ahead to take my shoulder slope, alright, and my shoulder measurement. I'll get the mid of my arm side. Okay, now I came down by 1 inches for the chest line because this is a crop top, it must not be tight. Now on the bust measurement, I am adding extra 2 inches because I do not want the crop top to be tight. Okay, same with the waist measurement, I'm going to be adding extra 2 inches. I'll come in by half an inch, then I'll draw my arm side like so. Now this half an inch is for the purpose of just the front arm side, okay? The back remains straight. As you can see, I'm not going to come in by half an inch for the back. I've gone ahead to draw the neckline for the front, and I'm cutting. I'll draw the neckline for the back. Remember, 4 inches by 2 inches. You can as well take 1.5 depending on your preference. I'll go ahead and cut the shoulder slope. I'll cut for the back first, like I told you, the arm side. After which I'm going to be cutting for the front. Now the length of this crop top is actually 19.5. It all depends on your preference. Okay, it depends on your preference. Now I'll go ahead and cut lining for it. I'll go ahead and cut my 2 sleeves. I'm not going to be doing it a long sleeve, a short sleeve. I've done this on my channel before, so I would not be repeating the process of drafting a basic sleeve. Okay, I'll go and also cut a lining for them as well. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing, my waist measurement is 36 divided by 3 because it's a gathered. Okay, now this is for the waistband. I'll go ahead and cut for the lining as well. Now this is the cargo pocket. Now it depends on your preference, the length depends on your preference. Okay, this is just a skeletal illustration. In the process of sewing, I am going to explain for you. Okay, now this is for the drawstring pockets. Let's get into the sewing process now. If you have any questions, kindly leave it in the comment section. I'll go ahead and take the main fabric. Alright, I'll join their shoulders together. I'll repeat same for the lining. Okay, now like I said, it depends on your preference. Okay, your cargo pocket depends on your preference, how big you want it to be in front of the crop top. Now I've gotten the midpoint of my cargo pockets, and I'll go in by 2 inches on both sides. I'll go in by 2 inches on both sides. That's 4 in total. Now I'll mark these 2 inches to the mid line. Okay, the mid of the pocket. I'll do same for the other side. Okay, I'll take the 2 inches to meet the center or the mid of the cargo pocket, then I'll stitch in order to secure it. Okay, now the edges of this particular pocket, I'll be folding in by 0.5 inches. I'll go ahead and fold all the edges by 0.5 inches. Okay, after folding by 0.5 inches, I'm going to fold this strap as well because I want it to dangle under the cargo pocket and of course on the pocket fly. Okay, as you can see, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to be attaching it now. I'll just find the midpoints, okay? Then I'll attach. I'll be keeping this down, okay? I'm securing it with my pin, okay? As you can see, this is basically it. I'll go ahead and run stitches to secure the cargo pockets, alright, to the fabric, okay? You see how lovely it is? You can see the cargo effect. So I'll be doing same for the pocket fly, okay? To my subscribers, you rock. If you're new in this channel, you're welcome. If you have any questions, like I said earlier, kindly leave it in the comment section. I'm securing it, and I'm going to be running stitches on it, sorry to say. Okay, I'll be top stitching as well. So the cargo pocket is ready. I've gone ahead to join the shoulders of the lining. Now I'm going to be turning, okay? I'll turn the neckline. I'm done doing that. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be joining the sleeves. Okay, I've gone ahead to fix my zipper. It's actually an invisible zipper though. Invisible way of fixing a zipper. Okay, so now I'm going to be using the lining to turn the sleeve. What I do for this sleeve, I'll replicate for the other sleeve. After using the lining to turn, I am going to be attaching it to the crop top, okay? Then I'll serge the raw edges, okay? Hope I'm understood. Just do it at your pace. I always secure with pins in order to avoid mistakes or the fabric from moving. So I'll go ahead and stitch. As you can see, I've done that. I'll repeat same for the other sleeve. Okay. So I've gone ahead to serge as well. Then I'll just be running half an inch down. I took around our measurements. So this is basically it. I'll give it a good press. Now our crop top is ready. Okay, no darts in crop top. You want it as free as possible. Now this is our gathered sketch. Remember we multiplied the waist by 3. Now we are going to be gathering this using our loose stitching on the machine to form the waist line. Okay, I'm going to be using 40 as the waist. Now this is not constant depending on your client's measurements or your measurement. So now I'm running a loose stitch, of which I'm going to be gathering to form the waist measurement. Okay, the waist I want. As you can see, I am pulling. Now what I do for this, I'll pull and I'll make sure it's 40 inches. Okay, now what I do for this, I'll be replicating it on the lining. Be sure to arrange them neatly and measure. Okay, so I'll replicate for the lining like I told you. This is the gathered skirt. All right, I'll be top stitching to secure the gather that I've gathered already, or the gathers that have been made through loose stitching. I'll just top stitch to keep it in place. So I'm top stitching now. Remember, I'll be replicating this for the lining as well. Though it's a maxi skirt, I'll be replicating it for the lining, as you can see. When I'm done, I'm going to be joining their backs together and I'll run a long stitch. As you can see, I've done that. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'll be doing same for the lining. I'll run a stitch. You can see the gathers, they are already ready. Likewise that of the lining. Now this is for the drawstring pocket. Like I said, the pocket is measurement is not constant. It depends on your preference. It depends on how wide or how lengthy or big you want it to be. Okay, hope I'm understood. So I'll go ahead and make straps from the drawstring, from the pieces I've cut out for the drawstring. As you can see, I've made 4 straps. I've turned the upper parts and I'll fold into 2. Separate the back from the front. Just give a little notch, a little hole there. I'll pass the drawstring using my pin. I'll pass it to come out from the hole. As you can see, the little hole I made. Then I'll stitch the edge so that the rope or the fabric will not pull out. I'll do same for the other side. I'll stitch the sides, as you can see, so that when I pull, it's not going to come out. Then I'm going to be tying it here, or knotting it rather. Okay, you can see how beautiful it is. Then I'll go ahead and take the midpoint to the edge of the skirt. I'll fold in by 0.5 inches and stitch round. Now what I do for this, I'll do for the other pocket as well. You can see I'm done. You can see how beautiful it is, although it's not really, I don't know if you can see it. Like I said, you take 0.5 inches and use it to attach to the main skirt. So I'm just showing you the process. Look how beautiful it is. So after doing that, I'm going to be taking my round waist measurement. Like I told you, I used 40. I'm going to be replicating same on my straps, 5 inches by 41. Okay, because I'm going to be joining. I'll do it like so. I've gone ahead to interface. Okay, as you can see, I'll be joining. After joining, it's going to give me automatically 40 inches for the waistline. So now I'll go ahead and cut my elastic. You're going to be subtracting 4 to 5 inches from your actual waistline for the elastic. Okay, so I took an excess. You know how it goes. I took sorry to say, I took the waist measurement minus 5. That's 35 for the waistband. Now I'm going to be stitching together. As you can see, I'll be stitching the elastic together so that it doesn't pull whilst wearing the skirt. You have to stitch it firmly. Okay, so I'm done stitching. The next thing I'm going to be doing now, I'll get where I stitch. That's going to be for the center back. I'll go ahead and pin it. Okay, before then I just 0.3 inch, I just ran it round. Okay, where I have the folded edges. Now this is optional, so now I'm placing the elastic to it. I'll go ahead and pin. Now that's for the side seam. I'll go ahead and pin it there as well. Please take note of all your sides. Okay, I'll pin it so it's going to be even, like as you can see now. I'm pinning that one now so that when I pull while sewing, it's going to come out nice and neat. Okay, please use pins at this point to secure it so that you have a beautiful outcome. So I'm done. As you can see how beautiful it is. I'll go ahead and serge the edge, although it's optional. I just want a neat look. Okay. As you're seeing it there, I know the one that's the center back and the side seam for the sides of the skirt. Okay. I've gone ahead to mark, so I'm going to be merging it so that we're going to be having a beautiful outcome. Now the back is going to meet the back. Okay. The sides, they are going to meet the sides of the skirt respectively. Do it at your pace. So as you can see, I've gone ahead to gum. Alright, and I've gone ahead to search the rough edge. So I'll go and sew around. Be sure to pull a bit while sewing so that it's going to enter evenly. As you can see, I am done with the attachment. Now we are going to be attaching the lining so that we're going to be having a beautiful outcome. You can see we flipped it this way. So when we flip after attaching, it's going to come out beautiful, neat and seamless. Okay, so we're going ahead to attach. Now we're going to be putting the lining inside, as you can see. Isn't it beautiful? Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.